Hello everybody, it's me, Justin. Just wanted to make a live stream video while I go pick up Jax from wrestling. Action Jackson, the weatherman. I want to thank each and every one of you all for going over to Ben's channel, The Planet Earth. That truly meant a lot to me because I've dealt with people with mental illness, and I've been watching him for, I would say, 2.5 years, and I've watched him gradually slip and slide away mentally, as that y'all were able to bear witness. But I believe that there's a chance of people such as this family here just every now and then popping in and giving some like positive words that could maybe bring him, I wouldn't say back to reality, but just make him feel that he's not crazy, psychotic, that he is one of God's children, and he has a soul, and he has a personality that belongs only to him. There's nothing wrong with him in the eyes of the Lord. As me, I'm driving right now, so it's kind of hard. Brother Mitchell, Sister DB, Sister Rhonda in the house, everybody that went in there to say hey to Ben. I really appreciate it because I know that we're all adults, and to see somebody mentally struggling to even know where they're at, who they are, I wasn't worried about the F-bombs and stuff. But if you notice, once he started reading the chat, how he came out of that bubble he was in, when he gets put in that bubble, when he's isolated and he talks to himself, sometimes he'll ramble on for 30, 45 minutes, an hour. And when I first started watching his channel, it wasn't like that. Mental illness can be progressive. It can creep up on you. And what I saw tonight, the support from all of you all that went over there to his channel, because he thought I was a joke, and I was, I'll be honest with you, I had to use my wife's, after so long of being frustrated watching people picking on him and stuff, I had to use my wife's channel or account. And so I went in there and just kind of trolled him and poked him a little bit, and enough to piss him off and make him pay attention. And then I had to explain, like, hey, this is me, locked and loaded. Didn't believe I existed, this and that. So finally, I just had to break down and ask you all for help. So now he knows that, and people with, because I can't read your all's chat because I'm driving, but people with mental illness, there's a lot of people that that are true believers, that love Christ, that want to help, but aren't emotionally able to understand what mental illness is and how it affects people. I don't expect anybody that, if you feel uncomfortable and you're in his chat and he's off in his own world and it makes you uncomfortable, then go ahead and back out. Just say a prayer. But for the ones that stayed in there, I'm grateful. And I wish I could read these chats, but like I said, I'm driving right now. But and the chats really aren't popping up. But I have this disease daily, Sister Renee. Well, see, God works in mysterious ways, and I'm telling you what, when I put out that quick little video, and then I went back, I was doing some dishes, and then I seen all y'all jumping in, Brother Mark, Sister Rhonda, Renee, everybody, it was just a blessing. Michael, Raphael, everybody just, and there was some people, even Felix, understood that at that point in time when he was going through his phone, he was in his own world, so to speak. And it's a world that he really has no control of. And some people might wonder, why on earth is Locked and Loaded so worried about this guy? you know, because I seen him from the beginning, and then I seen him slowly just deteriorate. And to me, I just can't stand or sit idly by, if that makes any sense. I don't even know if y'all can hear me as I'm driving, but maybe I can flip the camera. No, I can't. But once again, you know, like I said, the YouTube name is capital letters, The Planet Earth. He's been around for quite a while, and you'll find him on good days, you'll find him on bad days. You'll find him crying, you'll find him happy, you know. That's the life of being, you know, manic, depressant, bipolar, severe anxiety attacks and stuff like that. And it's just frustrating when you watch it, and it's like being behind glass and you're banging on it trying to say, hey, you know, you got people out here that will support you. You know, he's got subscribers that are there, probably like 2 or 3 that do come in the chat, and a lot of the other ones just pick on him. So I'm very impressed, and I'm very grateful, and I'm very, like I said, I'm beyond thankful for what all you all did. Even if you didn't, you know, go in there, or if you just popped in for a second and it was too much. Yeah, it's too much for a lot of people. But I've been bearing witness to it for a couple years, but I've seen family members with severe mental illness. And, you know, sometimes I see him, he'll go on long drives, he'll drive like 200 miles and not say a word. You know, to me, that's kind of scary. It's like, you know, I don't know. I just, I don't know. It's kind of hard to put it into words. And you'll hear him ask for money here and there. That's just, you know, let that go. He's got support. But like I said, we don't always donate money, but we definitely donate prayers. And what you all did tonight was phenomenal. You know, God's definitely smiling down on all y'all, and extremely impressed. And I'm proud to call you all, I mean, not like a cult, but locked and loaded family. I'm proud to call you all family. And you know, you all didn't hesitate. So truly appreciate it. Wish I could read all these comments. I'll have to read them when I get back from Action Jackson, the weatherman. But once again, it truly means the world to me that, you know, it took me asking you all for him to kind of like snap out of it and say, okay, who's this locked and loaded guy using this account that's been kind of, you know, hollering at him, hey, time to unblock me. You need help, you know. I can't, you know, we can't put him in a mental institution. We can't, you know, pay his bills. We can't this and that, but we can definitely lift him up in prayer. Down and out, we could, you know, just say, hey, chin up, bud. You know, put it in God's hands. So, I don't know. Just very proud of y'all. Much love. Fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God. Fight the good fight, and always stay locked and loaded. God bless.